was good.
What's up? How are you?
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
Long time no see. Freaking COVID.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God, the pandemic, right?
Oh my God. I know I would love to do this in the studio, but we gotta make it shake how we can make it shake, you know?
Right. We got it. We still got it. We still got it with a little flavor. You know us.
All right, Hasizzle. So, like 504 Day is here, okay? And when I think of bounce music, New Orleans, you are the first person that comes to mind. So I gotta talk to you about like how that feels. Because I know I'm not the only one that thinks that.
How does it feel? I love it. I love bringing joy to everybody. Bounce music is strictly party music, strictly dancing music. Like, enjoy yourself, jump around, cut up, get on your head. So, with me, I just love bounce. I love doing what I do. Like I said, I love to bring joy. I love to bring fun, laughter. I love to bring everything that make a person be like, oh my God, I had an amazing time and I want to do it all over again.
Yeah, you definitely are the fun of the party because every time I go somewhere, I hear bounce music. It's you. It's always you. Like it's always you. And what's so crazy is I have a friend and her Instagram name is Hot Toddy.
Come on, Hottie Toddy.
Yes, okay. So every time we out and the sun comes on, she just cuts up. So it's just so funny to me.
I love it. I love how they tie it. Hamburger, hot sauces with cheese and chili.
Okay. So talk to me about your creative process. Like what happens when you go in the studio or when you're trying to like make that, because everything you drop is hot. And sometimes you do it like live. It's just like off the top of your dome. You're not writing, you're just kind of just like in your zone and performing, right?
I write some stuff. But I also feed off of the stuff that I already have written and like what I'm going off like already in my head. Right now I'm getting ready to drop my 5th live album with me and my DJ Rocky, and my purpose of doing a live album is my idol is James Brown, and James Brown used to say, "Man, what's a better way to come out with music where people can actually feel it and feel me at that? Like people can't feel me in the studio. People only get what I give them in the studio, and once they hear it, it takes time to vibe to it. Everything. The live was just like when you hear it, it's like I'm there. I'm right there next to him. I'm in the crowd, like I'm on stage, and I just feel like it. The vibe of the live album makes a person." How would I say it? Like life. It gives you life more. Like it's just, oh my God, I can't even explain it. But the creative side is strictly I be out of this world. Sometimes I close my eyes and I open my eyes and I see everybody shaking and people be like, wait, you didn't watch nobody dance. You close your eyes and you stayed all that and it's going to the beat and it's going to the dancers and it's going to I don't know how to tell people. It's like people tell me I do urban scatting. So hey, I'm here for it.
Yes, you make the people come alive. I don't know how to shake myself, but I mean, I know you be shouting people out in songs. Can I get a shout out in the song? I mean, I ain't gonna shake, but
you got it. No, let me tell you something. You can shake a little bit. You just got to get your sample about that much, like a little appetizer. That's the number one thing I tell people that say they can't dance. You just got to get you a little sample, a little appetizer. That means you got to bend just a little bit and give a little wiggle, and you gonna say, "God,
I can do that.
And look, when the song on, when somebody saying you just do that little toot, that little bend, they gonna say, "Oh, look at her get something," and you gonna go, "I got me something though. I got me something."
I'm gonna give me some.
Nobody wants to be the boring friend at the party and just right there and not getting none. At least you tapping your feet, snapping your fingers,
I'm
moving
the boring
like this.
Friend.
Something. No. You can't be the boring friend. We don't do boring friends. You can't be the boring friend. I tell everybody, all the boring friends, call somebody and tell them, look, friend, I'm no longer gonna be boring. I'm gonna do a little appetizer. I'm gonna do a little 1-2.
All right, so I know 5 years of your feature on the Drake album just came up on Views, Child's Play, right? So, like, how crazy is that?
I believe it or not, I'm still taking that all in. Right. It's a lot. Don't get me wrong. Not even just Drake. Drake is one of the biggest artists of all time right now. And I sit here a lot and I think about multiple people music I'm on. Jason Derulo,
Yeah.
It's oh my God, it's so many people I would have never thought would have me sampled on their music. So I sit there all the time and I just be like, okay, okay, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I appreciate all the sampling, but you need to put me on as a feature. You hear me? Let's
Okay.
really get the party
Yes.
popping.
Let's get it popping
Let's
for
really get the
real.
party popping. Like I don't mind it though. It's cool, it's cute, but baby, let's get the party popping with the feature.
Yeah. So who is your like dream feature? Like if you could pick one person right now and they would say we can give you any feature right now, who would it be?
Beyonce.
See, that's why we here. See, that's why we here. Like yes.
For
We
real, like
definitely need you on that for real.
I don't just want to say Beyonce, but I'm gonna say people who I feel can fit with my creativity in the way that I want to do it, the way I want to direct it, the way I want to produce it, the way I want to executive produce it. Everything. It'll be Missy Elliott, Tiana Taylor, Busta Rhymes. Like, oh my God, Sade. Oh my God, it'll be so many different people
Yes.
that I want to vibe with. When I think about old school, like Frankie Beverly and Maze, like I would love to do something with them. I would love to do something with Ryan Osley. Like it's the ideas that I be having in my head, and people be like, I didn't got more no's in my career than I didn't got yes. I've been doing this since 2004,
Mm-hmm.
and it's 2021, and I'm finally starting to see everything.
Right.
Seriously.
Hard work and dedication.
Right. And the thing is, just stand myself, like staying humble to the game, and just enjoying it. Like I didn't went from people calling me the voice of bounce to the king of bounce to every other thing, the goat, whatever they want to call it. But at the same time, without me bringing joy to people, it wouldn't be no fun.
Right.
Like I wouldn't have a purpose in it. I think if it ever come to a point of time when I'm no longer bringing joy and fun to people, I'm not gonna want to do it.
Well, I think you're always going to do that because I've seen your performances. I see all around the world. Like you literally go all around the world. Where I saw you at in like, what you was in Paris or something?
Europe, yeah, in Paris.
Like, and you had the girl shaking in Paris.
Yeah. The number one thing I tell people, you got to let that beat use you. You have to.
Use you.
You got to you have to let the beat take control of your body sometimes. Because us as humans, we'll sit there all the time and be like, oh, I'm shy, or I don't want nobody to talk about me. See, when you have the attitude like self, like me, and when I say self, I want everybody to have the attitude. Baby, jump out there and do it. I don't care who looking. I don't care who watching. Because just like my song say, I see you looking. I see you looking. Because they be looking anyway. You might as well get yourself. You know they looking.
Give them something to look at.
The good and the bad be looking. So give them something to look at.
Yes. So how has it been like not being able, because I know you're still doing shows, I know you're still performing and stuff. So how has it been like not traveling as much as you probably would like to since the pandemic? Are you like doing like what you're doing?
No, I'm ready for everything to open back up. I'm ready to go on tour. I'm ready to start doing way more. It's a lot of events. Don't get me wrong. That sometimes, I turn down a lot of events because it be the events that I don't want to do, and I do a lot of stuff to protect my energy,
For sure.
And I'm big on energy. There's a lot of places I go. For instance, I'm like your new modern day DJ Jubilee. Jubilee is the king of bounce. You hear me? The original king of bounce. He's the person that danced, that paved the way for people like myself. And it's like me, when I get out there, I'm the same way. I like to dance. I like to enjoy myself, But your own people sometimes, especially in New Orleans, you dance, people point fingers. Oh my God, look at him, he's dancing, he's he's this, he's that. It's so many different things that take place when you trying to enjoy yourself and show your craft. So now I'm to the point where I just do anything to protect my peace.
Yeah,
like if I can't actually give you the real Hasizzle and the real show and the real joy and energy, like for instance, example, someone recently asked me if you had to open up for a person concert that's big right now, by you by you having your buzz, who would you love to open up for? And I told people, I was like, Carly B, Magna Celia, City Girls. Like, I cannot open up for the baby or the baby. That's not my audience.
Right.
So I tell people that, not saying that I would not love to do it, but that's not my audience. My audience is pretty much the ladies and the fellas and the guys that love and enjoy dancing. No matter if you gay, straight, bisexual, transgender, if you enjoy dancing, I'm your dude. Hit me up. So that's the same way when I see Janet Jackson, Beyonce, all these, other different people that I love so much. I would love to open up for them because they have an audience that
Mm-hmm.
love what I love, dancing, entertaining, and enjoying themselves, putting on a show. That's the
Yes.
most important thing, putting on a real good show. So it's coming.
It's definitely coming. So I think lately, like in the past, maybe like year or two, I've heard a lot of New Orleans influenced bounce music on everybody's song. So like, how you feel about that? Because I know Megan Thee Stallion had you in her Crybaby video, right?
Yes, yes.
So that was a way, that was kind of a way of like, like, okay, I'm like, paying homage, like, like.
Yeah, you ease up in there. Like I say, all everything that's happening is all good. Everything is all good. But I always sit here and I say they can sample us. People can. I don't even want to say copy. I say borrow a sound, hear a new sound, and so forth. But you do have some people that like the still sounds.
Yeah.
But I love it. But at the same time, they commercialize it to the point where the world really needs to see the real. But bounce music, twerk music, whatever you decide to call it, it's ours.
Yeah.
And it's really time for them to put a face. It don't have to be my face. Shout out to my good Judy Big Frida. Big Frida have opened up doors that those you didn't even know was gonna open up with bounce.
Right.
But there's still more doors to be open. There's a lot more doors to be open. Like I said, I want them to get that real, uncut, raw bounce music. Man, come on now. Just imagine they playing that in the White House and they busting open in the White House. I can curse because baby, girl, baby, they need the real deal. Just imagine me performing on the Grammy. Think about it. Think about like 100 shakers. Think about it.
Crazy.
Other people, they wouldn't know what to do. They need one of those things again. They need one of those things again. I always say that. They need something of a music platform where people can go show they different styles of music. Because I know I'm different. There's only one Hasizzle. And I love it. People ask me all the time, like, hey, how you do this? I didn't see such and such. I heard people. And guess what? I love every other artist that pay homage to me. That may not even say it, but they try and they imitate me and everything. I love it, believe it or not. I'm one of the people like, man, listen to this. Listen to them try to sound like me. I think that's an amazing feeling because that's where Michael Jackson, like, he saw James Brown. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. I'm just excited.
I'm excited for you too. So how do you think, like, I know you grew up in the Calio. So how do you feel like that kind of influenced your culture, like your inspiration in music? Like, how did that, growing up in New Orleans, like that's a big part of course, because New Orleans is bounce, but growing up in New Orleans, like how has that influenced you? Like struggles, like highs, lows, how's that influenced your music?
A lot. Believe it or not, a lot, a whole lot. Like, just sitting here thinking about all the different things from block parties to DJs to just house parties with the family to birthday parties with the family and friends. Um, man, oh my God, a lot. I don't even know. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin at. But I can tell you this: I can remember being in the Calio Project young, and my mama playing DJ Irv and MCTT Tucker, and me hearing that was like always like, oh my, put that song on. I want to hear that song. That was a song that got me up. That got me up as a baby dancing.
Right.
Like, and it's New Orleans. If you grow up, whatever you grow up in and whatever you grow up liking and loving, eventually, if you do music, that's what you're gonna want to do. I watched her just get an Oscar, and she loved Alicia Keys, and to watch what she had and everything that she's doing, and she did all this, and she didn't even drop an album yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
Like, that's powerful. Like, and I just pay attention to so much. Like, I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm just so ready just for everything to pop off and really like it's off, but it got to be off. I'm talking about. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be the Beyonce of bounce music. The James Brown and Michael Jackson of bounce music. Like, I want people to really. Every time people see me, I just want you to bust out and just start dancing. Like, oh my God, there he go. There you go.
And you're gonna be sitting there bucking them up too, huh?
Yes, always. Like, I love people. Like, I just love to see people smile. I love to see people be themselves. Like I just always been like that. I'm not a judgmental person. You know, in New Orleans we rib. That was like we used to say, we rib, we book. But like I say, sometimes it's always fun and games. But most of all, the joy that comes in people twerking, bouncing, shaking, swiggle wiggling, all that extra from the second line dancing. New Orleans is just like a pure place to come find some good peace if you're around the right people.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. You got to clean your circle up sometimes. Got to change
Right.
people, places, things, and ideas like a noun. Got to go back to elementary school. Got to start over again once we become adults.
All right, for sure, for sure. And congrats on the baby that's coming.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh
That's
my
and let me
gosh.
tell you, that's why I'm smiling so much. I'm more
Yes.
excited about that than anything. Like for real, I'm getting to have a junior me,
Yes.
a little Hasizzle, a little
Uh-oh.
me.
Uh-oh. Well,
I'm super excited.
congratulations
Shout out to
on
my.
everything.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And did you get your crawfish pot back?
Oh no, they stole my crawfish pie. We ain't get it back. But shout out to my good Judy, Lady Ray. Miss smoking that weed, smoking that fire. Lady Ray, as soon as they stole my pie, Lady Ray popped up within an hour. She came
Oh, a
over there and
real
brought a
one.
brand new pie. You hear me? That's what you call a real friend and a real good Judy. Lady Ray
Yes.
came over and brought that pie. They say, now they wrong for that. We were soaking the pot on our porch. Soaking the pot, getting ready to ball crawfish, them dirty girl.
Don't do it, Hasizzle. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, Hasizzle. Hopefully, when all this is over, we can get you in the studio. We can do something else. But thank you so much for everything you do for New Orleans. Definitely wanted to highlight you on 504 Day. Like, you are bounce music. When I think of bounce music, I think of you. Every time I hear somebody on a bounce track, I think it's you. Even it might not be you, but I think it's you because it sounds like it should be you. Okay.
Thank you. I
So,
appreciate that. That means so much, love.
for sure. We appreciate you. We love you. We're trying to give you your flowers while you're here. So shout out to you, Hasizzle, for being the voice of New Orleans, the king of bounce, all that, the goats, all that.